So this part gives us the tools that we need in order to manifest effectively, in order to create a reality that we more so desire. So tune in, okay? Here we go. Peace to. What's going on, everybody? Today is the day. It is the Master Key System Part 19. We only have about 9 more chapters to go. We'll be done with this book. We'll have retained all the knowledge. We'll be putting all of this knowledge and all these concepts into action, manifesting our dreams, creating a reality that we more so want to live in. This book is great. This book is transformational. Stay to the end so you can listen to the application and see how to put some of this content into action. My name is SeaJay, and we are going to get through this chapter, learn so much about ourselves and the world around us. I'm so excited to be here with you. Without further ado, let's get into it. Fear is a powerful form of thought. It paralyzes the nerve centers, thus affecting the circulation of the blood. This, in turn, paralyzes the muscular system, so that fear affects the entire being, body, brain, and nerve, physical, mental, and muscular. Of course, the way to overcome fear is to become conscious of power. What is this mysterious vital force we call power? We do not know, but then neither do we know what electricity is. But we do know that by conforming to the requirements of the law by which electricity is governed, it will be our obedient servant. That it will light our homes, our cities, run our machinery, and serve us in many useful capacities. And so it is with vital force. Although we do not know what it is, the possibility may never know. We do know that it is a primary force which manifests through living bodies, and that by complying with the laws and principles by which it is governed, we can open ourselves to a more abundant inflow of this vital energy, and thus express the highest possible degree of mental, moral, and spiritual efficiency. This part tells of a very simple way of developing this vital force. If you put into practice the information outlined in this lesson, you will soon develop the sense of power which has ever been the distinguishing mark of genius. So as y'all know, I always love to write whenever I read something. So I'm just gonna read off some things that I have gotten from this chapter, the way I perceive of it today, at my age, this day, in my life. And yeah, we'll just kind of go along with this and let's see what you get. Type down in the comments if you resonate with anything I say. Type down in the comments like this. Also reply or write down how you feel about this, what you get from this to help other people, because the way I perceive of this information is not the truth. It'll be my truth for today, but you may be able to help somebody else out or allow somebody else to get a different understanding than I may be able to give to you. All right. So this introduction is so powerful because fear controls a lot of the way we live, the things that we believe that we should acquire, or the things we believe we deserve, the life we allow ourselves to live. Fear dictates a lot of that, unfortunately. So I wrote, fear cripples us and drains of our life force energy. When we are in fear, our cells do not function optimally, leading to a decrease in health, mentally, physically, and emotionally. We doubt ourselves, tricking ourselves to pursue meaningless jobs and lose touch of our greatest desires. We separate ourselves from one another, causing disharmony. Our breathing pattern gets disrupted and causes a cascade of issues, including a decrease in oxygen, which is vital for clear thinking, decision making, and a decrease in health. Whenever we are fearful, we're living in fear, or we start to learn what fear may be when we're young, we start to develop this shallow breathing pattern, we start to develop anxiety, causing our body not to really obtain all the oxygen it needs. And our cells, our tissues, need an adequate amount of oxygen to stay healthy, to battle anything that comes into our body, any foreign objects or foreign bodies that, may cause us some type of disruption or unbalance within us. And if we are breathing in a unhealthy way, we're not allowing our body to be, functioning optimally. Fear gets all the way down to those little small things that actually end up being great big things in the end. And you may not look at it like, well, I don't think I'm in fear, I don't fear anything. But you may be working at a job because you're afraid of actually chasing your dreams, because it might mean not making money right now or in the next few months. So you would rather make money right now in some way than put full force into your dreams. That's one causation or one effect of fear. And that's just right there, okay? So let me keep going. Fear latches on to our brain and manipulates us until we turn into a zombie, unless we realize our powers and take control. And not zombies like you may see on movies and shows. There are zombies walking amongst us right now. Zombies in the sense of people who are allowing outside forces to dictate how they should be and who they should be, how they should act, wearing a mask, eating certain things, taking certain medications, talking certain ways, judging other people because of whatever. And those zombies, a lot of them don't even want to wake up to their own potential. And some people you just cannot wake up, if that's the term you want to use, wake up. But there's zombies walking amongst us that are just going to continue to want to be a zombie. And unless they realize their powers, they will never be able to control their own reality, their own life. In this chapter, we will find tools to regain control and power to better not just our own lives, but the lives of everything around us. So let's jump right into the next point. I'm going to go over to number 11.
In the animal kingdom, we find the same law of change. The millions and millions of animals come and go, a few years constituting their span of life. In the plant world, the change is still more rapid. Many plants and nearly all grasses come and go in a single year. When we pass to the inorganic, we expect to find something more substantial, but as we gaze on the apparently solid continent, we are told that it arose from the ocean. We see the giant mountain and are told that the place where it now stands was once a lake. And as we stand in awe before the great cliffs in the Yosemite Valley, we can easily trace the path of the glaciers which carried all before them. We are in the presence of continual change, and we know that this change is but the evolution of the universal mind, the grand process whereby all things are continually being created anew. And we come to know this matter is but a form which mind takes, and is therefore simply a condition. Matter has no principle. Mind is the only principle. We have then come to know that mind is the only principle which is operative in the physical, mental, moral, and spiritual world. We also know that this mind is static, mind at rest. We also know that the ability of the individual to think is her or his ability to act upon the universal mind and convert it into dynamic mind, or mind in motion.
So this is where it starts to give us the tools we need in order to live a life we desire, in order to create a life that we more so want to live in. So tune in, okay? The keys are about to be dropped. Mind and matter are one and the same, just two extremes. Just as good and evil, light and dark, North Pole, South Pole, inside, outside, those are all just two extremes of a bigger part of the whole. Now stay with me. Parts of a whole operating as a unit, these things are not separate. Matter is always changing. Mind is the force that creates matter, which creates change. Mind and matter are just two things operating in the same way, but giving out different results. So, if your mind creates change, reconstruct the material, the beliefs, the thoughts, the perceptions, the perspectives in your mind to more effectively create and change your life the way you want it to be. If you can be consistent with this, you will be able to eradicate fear out of your life. Now you also have to take responsibility, because now that you know that you're the one creating all your limits, all your fear, all your losses, now you can recreate. Stop looking at lessons as losses. Don't misconceive the lessons of patience as failure or allow it to demotivate you. Don't look at the things that happen in your life that you may not want to happen as something calling you a failure or something telling you that now you need to doubt yourself. Don't allow the things that happen in your life to create that type of emotion and feelings within you, because you are a God. Whatever you believe, however you feel, whatever you allow yourself to believe and feel is what's going to continue to manifest. It's all up to you. So if you're a God, you know that you should not speak down on what you want, because there is no devil working against you. You create the devil within yourself. That takes responsibility, but you'll work through it. And once you start to realize these things about yourself and you see how you have created your reality, you'll be happy to take the responsibility, because that means that now you are in control. The tool to gain control of your life is your mind. How you relate, identify, perceive, react to things, that is your power. What you allow yourself to believe and focus on is what you will allow to come into your life. You allow. Okay, these are key. These words in here are structured in a way, I wrote these, but the way that I hear it and see it in my head and the way I write it out, these words, every word is important. You allow yourself these beliefs, these feelings. You can reconstruct them. This is the tool. These are the tools for you to conquer fear, for you to live your life the way you want, for you to manifest. If you are weak-minded and allow other people's beliefs and views to overpower your own, or cause you to doubt yourself, you are giving your God-given power away and being manipulated. You are being puppeteered. Don't allow for these other forces to use your power against you. Come into the knowing of your power and utilize your power in order for you to create a better world for not only yourself, but for your loved ones, for the world around you. Okay, so that is 11 through 14. Let's go right into the application.
For your exercise this week, concentrate. And when I use the word concentrate, I mean all that the word implies. Become so absorbed in the object of your thought that you are conscious of nothing else. And do this a few minutes every day. You take the necessary time to eat in order that the body may be nourished. Why not take the time to assimilate your mental food? Let the thought rest on the fact that appearances are deceptive. The earth is not flat, neither is it stationary. The sky is not a dome. The sun does not move. The stars are not small specks of light. And matter, which was once supposed to be fixed, has been found to be in a state of perpetual flux. Try to realize that the day is fast approaching. Its dawn is now at hand, when modes of thought and action must be adjusted to rapidly increasing knowledge of the operation of eternal principles.
Okay, this application is so powerful, and if you have been here since the beginning, some of these things might be repetitive, but that's power. Repetition is what creates habits. Habits create character. Character creates who you are today. So for this application this week, concentrate on what you want. Concentrate on your power, on your abilities. Concentrate on what you desire. Visualize it. See it in first person. Smell it, feel it, be your desire. Whenever you can visualize it, you can see it. You see it in the unmanifest. You see it in the unseen. You are moving mountains. Your God force energy is manipulating the realm that you are living in a way that is more so aligned to what you are now focusing on. You are shifting the entire world to work in your favor as you are visualizing, as you are thinking about things, as you can feel the feelings of you already being in that moment you want to be in. You feel how you would feel if you've already accomplished that goal. Now you're being grateful and thankful. You already know it's done because you are a God, and you know you are a God. And the more attention and interest you have in your goal, the stronger the signal you're putting out. You are moving things around, and atoms are coming together and solidifying into what you desire, what you are focusing on. You literally do this as you think, as you visualize. This is literally what you are doing, God. You want to do this multiple times a day. You want to do this as much as you can. Feel the feeling very strongly. Do it right when you wake up is very, very impactful. Right before you go to sleep is very, very, very impactful. Anytime in between that, do it as well. Whenever you can think about it, feel it. You know it's happening. You can sense it. You're excited about it. And on top of this, don't allow for other things. After you felt that, you went into that vortex. Now don't allow for your world that's happening today to make you have any doubt, because then you put it on pause. If you are visualizing and you're in this vortex for 30 minutes or an hour out of your day, what is the other 23 hours if all you're doing is doubting yourself? You're not really putting things into motion. You also want to take care of your body so it has the adequate nutrition and ability to perceive of these concepts and fully understand it, fully overstand it. Take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally. You want to take care of yourself, because whenever you don't take care of yourself, you don't eat certain foods that give you vitality. Those other foods are going to cause you to be more susceptible to fear, cause you to not think in a very constructive way, cause you to not act the way that you, in your godly sense of yourself, would not act. Now, let me not use godly, because then you might look at that differently. But your higher self, your inner child, your purity will not be able to express itself if you are intoxicating yourself with different people, energy, foods, television shows, music. Take care of yourself so you can gain your power back. Do not allow the way we currently perceive of this world to hold you back or make you doubt the ability to live your dream. Know your goals and desires. They are fastly approaching. Feel the excitement and be grateful for them right now. Okay? You can use whatever you need to do. Use, any tools, any people, any, whether this is meditation, whether this is you just being around people that you love, and then since you're around people you love, you have this loving energy. Utilize that. Go into a room real quick for a couple minutes and just really think about your desires. You feel good right now. Utilize that energy, those people, that meditation, that whether you're listening to some music that you do like, or solfeggio frequencies, or you are getting a massage, or you're having sex and you feel very, very, very uplifted, and you feel very, very stimulated and excited. Use that time. Use that time to manifest. Use that time to invest in yourself. Hey, well, that is part 19. If you found value in this, please give me a thumbs up. Please type down in the comments how you feel about this. Type down in the comments if you've been, listening to these Master Key System series, since number 1. Say, hey, I've been here since number 1. Subscribe, comment, say, yo, I subscribe, thank you. It all helps. and it all shows me that there are people that are actually finding value to this, and that really motivates me even more. And me adding value to your life in any way puts a smile on my heart, puts a smile on my face and my soul. May you have a beautiful day. You and everyone you come in contact with today, may you all be given this sense of excitement, joy, eagerness to learn, and a sense of fulfillment. May you and all your loved ones just be given this energy of thrill and ready to go into this world, not be afraid, use your powers. Now you know your powers, you know how to utilize the energy here to your best interest and the ones around you. Let this give you so much motivation and inspiration. Okay, I love you. I want you to feel as great as you can feel. You feeling great and you allowing others to feel great collectively allows us to live a more fulfilled, happy, energized life together. We are all connected. Okay, what good is the world if only one person feels great? We need that energy to surge through the entire planet, through the entire universe. So the more I can make more people feel great, the more ultimately I feel great. Many, many blessings to you. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.